Welcome, 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 everyone. Welcome to Piano Slam Volume 3, and I would love to say how wonderful it is to be here at the Night Concert Hall. And I'd love to thank the Adrian Arts Center for the Performing Arts for allowing us to be here tonight. It's incredible. First off, I'd like to let you know that we're here to experience and be a part of a hip-hop, dance, poetry, classical piano mashup. It's going to be incredible tonight. And we're here to showcase Miami's young, fine poets. They've created multiple pieces about music in their lives. We would especially like to thank the Adrian Arts Center for the Performing Arts, and Miami-Dade County Public Schools, and our most winning sponsor, the Miami Heat. Let's go, Heat. I would also like to personally thank the Dranoff Foundation for giving us kids a voice and actually valuing that voice. But now, lastly, I would like to welcome you to Piano Slam Volume 3.
The sunrise, 6:59 a.m. Tick. Sleepy yawns, languid stretching, eyes open. They close again. Snooze, sleep, and then alarm. Get up, and get up! The rhythm and sounds of my city awaken. Rushing, then stopping. Morning coffee. Oh no. 7:49. Tick. Rushing out the door. Standing, panting, waiting at the station. The train is a band on the rails, fast and forte. My feet begin to tap. Hurry. Hurry! I can't get caught. Not today. 7:59. Tick. Too late. Rush hour. It's a symphony on wheels. Can you breathe in the glory of a graffiti wall brawl? The loop-de-loop currents of a Russian corporate man? Can you freestyle on the sidewalk? Can you hear the urban beats boxing out a tune while your friend flips some tricks like a half-crazy loon? Can you feel it within you, in your spirit, the soul, the energy? The big band is finally awake. The urgency, diversity, the total frenzied, the uproariously joyful cacophony of screaming, pulsing, honking, rushing, banging, crashing, rat-a-tat-tatting, sizzling, frenzied, a wholesome entity. Boom! It's over. 8:31. Tick. The feeling is gone. The urban pulse of my city takes a breath. The silence has never been so loud. Hours later, 11:59. Tick. The city begins to open up its eyes, slowly. Feel the crescendo of the honking, rushing, yelling, screeching, banging, singing, stomping. My urban symphony begins once again.
makes me feel is just the way I heal, holding all this tension for so long. And when I hear the piano playing my song, all the stress I had leaves my body beat by beat. But those lonely days when I'm home alone and I don't have music to surround me, I feel like I have fallen in a dimension and there is no sound but me. Silence slowly starts to become my enemy. As I close my eyes, I remember being in my mama's womb, listening to a beat for the very first time. Not knowing music is a definition of a crime. People allow themselves to think music is a waste of their time, but music brings life, a life of love, a love that has the ability to change. You'll be like a baby going through its different stages of life. The day my little brother passed, I was left with God and the sound of my favorite melody. The song I sang was Bleeding Love by Leona Lewis. And that I can tell you is real music. Music gives us the ability to be free. Every beat has the sound of a heartbeat that gives life, a life of joy and peace. Music should be able to flow in your body. It's not supposed to be treated like a hobby, something you enjoy when you're feeling blue. Music is a beat that's in your life. Music was important since the very beginning of time, when King Solomon's anger was getting the best of him. Wasn't it the harp's relaxing beat that calmed his soul?
Softly in the dust, a woman is singing to me, taking me back down the vista of years till I see a child sitting under the piano in the boom of the tingling strings and pressing the small poised feet of a mother who smiles as she sings. In spite of myself, the insidious mastery of song betrays me back to the heart of me weeps to belong. To the old Sunday evenings at home with winter outside and hymns in the cozy parlor, the tinkling piano our guide. So now it is vain for the singer to burst into flames with a great black piano that I didn't want to play. The glamour of childish days is upon me to remember not one and not two, but each and every day.
Deaf for 14 years. Never really grasped the concept of beats and words, dancing like a kite in the wind. He just shoved dead bugs of earbuds in his ears because he got bored of the chorus the world chimed around him. Not really conscious of the stanzas bombarding the planet of his eardrums, drums and kicks and claps and boom, bat, bat. The words got lost like a star in light pollution. But he didn't care. And it's funny because he was a seed planted, a writer that didn't pay attention to words, so it seemed he tongue-kissed oxymorons with every rising of the sun until he met this girl in 9th grade and she gave him some Lupe Fiasco. And he has been listening to Lupe Fiasco. He has been listening to Superstar on the radio back when he used to listen to the radio, knew every word and didn't know why, but it spoke to him. He listened to Lupe Fiasco's A Cool, and revolution occurred in the garden of his mind, blooming flowers of realization. He started listening to the lyrics. Recognized the venom that was spewed from the radio stations. Saw how artists spit bland, redundant ignorance on a track, and it made him sick. Like the food he just ate in his stomach doing backflips. He began skydiving in love with hip-hop. Because it hurt him to see her hurt. Before it was dead bugs of earbuds, but now it's fireflies in his ears causing fireworks. Pyrotechnics of lyrical lines aligned, loving the beat like lips love the saxophone. This music shattered the stained glass of deafness, bringing him light and nothing Nothing has ever moved him as much as music. See, he wasn't a dancer, but these lyrics caused his soul to two-step like sun rays do on ocean ripples. There was a sparkle in his chest. These artists were cosmic cartographers, etching stars and planets and rocks in his soul, conceiving musical nebulas, mapping out electric relaxation through the power lines of veins and arteries. This music was like ice-cold lemonade on a hot Miami summer day, a beautiful bliss. Miss Erykah Badu, you supply lullabies for his soul, and Mr. Mos Def, you personify passion. Ad Talib, you get a black star speaking hip-hop. Nasir Jones, you innovate and relate to all minds alike. See, his thoughts changed when he heard some common sense. Now he's questing with the tribe like a young Consequence. Q-Tip, Phife Dawg, Ali Shaheed Muhammad, and Jerobi, the Roots and Outkast. Immortal Technique in Linkin Park, John Legend, Lauryn Hill, and many more that make him lust to soar. Lust to soar like a bird with broken wings. This music, these artists, all musical trees in his rainforest. And melodious raindrops drip drop into my eardrum soil, watering these soul flowers of music notes. Loose leaf sheets of every color spread around like falling leaves. This music, this artist, this music. It's like the marrow to my bones, bark to tree trunk, fingers to guitar strings, wings to a butterfly film, to a camera, books to a bookshelf. I am 18 years old, and I can hear now.
alarm clock going off. The ring bouncing around my head at the build of dawn. Birds are singing before the moment that I could yawn. Let me appreciate nature sounds before it's gone. The milk ripples as flakes laying in my breakfast bowl. Nutrients eventually giving energy right to my soul. The way that connects is like the hands of love, and I grip it shot and keep it tight before the moment starts to fly. Hear the flap of my wings as my persona grows little by little. The character inside me composed. The music is my roots to arise in a stronger man. It's because of that I even had a chance to be what I am. Harmony is my oxygen, the bass is my heart. My blood is always synchronized in a way you can't tear apart. The tunes I'ma visualize everything I've ever been through and the lessons arrived. Every beat I've ever heard is like a footstep. but my feet craters. Memories I can remember later gets bigger and bigger as time goes on. But in the end, I'll be able to say it's my song.
Flitting, floating, you soar from ear to heart. There, you stand at my door, a tiny wisp of joy. Rhythm, you surround me. Bum bum, bum bum, bum bum. My heart beats like an African drum. You wrap your arms around me. As one we sway and move, traverse all the genres. Classical, soul, jazz, rock. I am another musician, unlike the professional Bach. You're my Narnia, my escape. Every technology, every shape, you're my guardian. With every note and every pitch. My heart was cut open, but now it's stitched. Music, you're the rhythm to my heart. Bum bum, bum bum, bum bum. Music, it's me, my elation, my rhythm, my escape.
Mic test, 1, 2, 3. I listen to the sound of my echo. I wonder how far it can go. With the comforting flow of music notes, like the ocean that holds 1,000 boats. Tap, tap on the mic. I listen to the many voices of the crowds, but suddenly, I cannot hear my own. What is my voice against the millions of theirs? I scream into the mic, now filled with a new voice, like all the world's voices and mine in perfect harmony. But now, to speak is my choice. Loud and clear, in a perfect melody. My voice goes boom, like the beating of the drums. I soon get all the people to join in rhythmic hums. I hit the perfect key. I feel the music in me, flowing through my veins. These tunes are breaking every one of burden's chains. My pride now, dead and gone, only with the help of this song. My heart can beat as peacefully as a gong. With this music, I am confident. I can walk up to any girl and say, your voice is like a love song, soft, nice, and sweet. When your voice is not heard, don't let your tears shed. Instead, go to music. Let the music be your guidance. Rock your brains, jazz up your heart, and rap throughout your body, and vibrate your soul. Let the music flow through you.
My music understands me. I listen to Brenda because she always knows what to say. My hands follow my heartbeat so they already know what to play. R&B is a therapist to me because it takes me out of the dark and guides me to the light. Conceived from a classic is what I believe has become of me. Music is a mother to me, and she has taught me well. Stay on your feet, don't miss a beat. As long as there's another life to live, along with it is another song to sing. So music will always be. Music touches me deeper than my heart and soul. It's an energy from birth, just waiting to submerge. But this is only a preview, and I want you to listen. Music has been shared throughout all generations, and trust me, it's ascending to a greater symphony. Music runs all through my body. You may call me a spoken composer for the time being because I've shared and explained my thoughts and feelings. Music and poetry has made a fusion, so it's no longer a solo. Music has made me more than what I've expected to be. Music is a part of me. I will set my compassion free through the ink of this pen because before the volume of my voice was mute, but now it has crescendoed. My aspirations will be heard. The way I think about it is too complex to get to what's next. So look close and think closer because the end has not come yet.
I'm in Miami,
and we are the crush grooving, the body moving, the record making, and the record breaking. And it goes a little something like this.
Life is a playlist. Morning birds out of sync tune. Father and I out of harmony. As alarms fly from shelves, rhythmic a cool form of mosaic.
We weave through Rocket Boulevard to punk rock obnoxious car horns. My heart's urban pulse hits a minor to a smooth major. My color-stricken expression regates its shade of peach pink into the rhyme and rhythm of the rest of my day.
My heart beats rapidly like an ongoing sonnet or a simple instrumental. The love for him is overtuned, it's sentimental. The pain interferes like large tears. My heart beats like rhapsody on instrumentation. His scale got a voice, but even scale when he talks leaves me fragile. Our heart beat as one, but serenade like a chord beat grave before tape. Life is living like haters and inner people, construct like an orchestra. This is the prelude of my life. My walk is drifty but andante. I'm crying out fortissimo, but still no one can hear my Doge cries. They say my Malto walk is graceful but mixed with Bolero creations. My heart cries for him like notes on a minuet, fixation. My heart has super bass like a singer Larry singing jazz. My heart rhythm is sharp but it's mellow, flat but vocal. I am a young tune, trying to find a symphony, a melody. I stand and live alone like a solo, no duet. We have chemistry like a note that connects. My heart is broken, unlyrical, and requated. It sings sad lament blues, like a harmony without a missing note with any clues. If I love him, I just don't want the satisfaction of repercussions. This is the overture of my life, it just begun. I am never afraid, I've been in this world before, it's just a rerun. My heart is an instrument, it expresses how it feels. My heart doesn't live for love, for die on, it kills. This is just the battle of my life, it just leads to a sad song or a lullaby. I chant softly like a musician physically, but homicide mentally. For I am a composer of my sad, broken-hearted lyrical song. I am a musician, and this is my poetic poem.
Can you feel me? Hear me? The air bounce up and down as the shattered dreams of me and I are broken. I see, I hear, the light breaking down my soul faster than arithmetic. Black power, brother power, it means nothing to me as I stare into the eyes of those in poverty. I can't carry on life feeling the dread of hate and deception transpire into my sorrowful soul. I can't carry on. School ain't me as I drop into the depths of society. This is me, the transverse Susan lyric ruptures into me. But my heart can't absorb it. My heart grows black as black on black, white on white, black and white, battled out to the end. We fight, we bite, we family. Ain't we, Brother Mike? We all strive for the same things. As I drift into the deeps of sleep, I finally absorb the harmonic song that brings us together. My musical heart beats me to another day, because we might hate, but we're all brothers and sisters.
My Mars, see, my Mars is offbeat. That's my brain, and a way of creativity, not slang, but a way for me to show my indifference. And like a radio, I'm in tune to her soul. And I'm mature like those flowers in the spring, you know. I'm tuned to the fact to know that my body is an instrument. However, our question is love. Track 3 makes me think of love, you know, young love, that in-between love, that slow love, that fast love, being jazzed to the fact that this song may only last for a few minutes or so. The feeling is gone. So now my fingers greet the keys, creating a beautiful sound, a symphony, harmonizing, making love, painting a picture, making what could be vocal seen. So I play a purple anthem, and you know, like an anthem everybody knows. I watch. She has me saxophone blow, you know. See, God took his time and orchestrated this beautiful melody just for me. But then again, my Mars is offbeat. My heart is drumming. But I'm just a kid. See, love, why must we all think about it? But really, I'm just afraid that my rhymes will be grave when I ask her, excuse me, sweetheart, what's your name? But then again, it may only be a facade that I play her tunes one day.
That groove that settles in his shoes and makes him tap his toes. He knows it's only mental, and yet so sentimental, or the dental, parental, even gross, just like the dust that hangs around his room. It's been for years in old saloons. That is the groove. The purple juice he savors as it softly spews delicious tunes of cafe blues, of tropical tostada hues that sit on lonely counters midst native melodies and booze. The dust that gallops at top speed through formatas and cantatatas, enchiladas, hell, pastrami sandwiches peppered with his muse. He leaps off the page and into the wooden cavern of sound, exploring the caravan of cordial crash on cosmic ground. The texture of 88 tongues tapping at the taut wires of the wooden beast tastes like the sticky sweet sound of lamentation puddling at the feet of all who care to listen, not be listened to for a moment. Hearing this man's troubles, which are also this man's troubles, which are also this little girl's troubles, which are also my troubles, tumble at top speed off the side of a cliff and collide on common ground, can only sound like the flesh of a human body, pushing valves, fingering keys, seducing something so far from human to telling the story 1,000 creatures have lived. A tonal nomenclature is the nature of this crash, and a fantastic turbulence cradles him with more genuine love than any arms he's ever held, blanketing his shoulders, and it's hot. It's hot in his bed on a Monday morning, as memories of a forgotten Friday night fill his blushing ears to the brim with the insistent pounding of a million moments, all interweaving, pirouetting, dripping, dissonant dancers down paralleling, swirling streams of torrid, twirling dreams where he knows that somebody somewhere is having a heart attack. Somebody somewhere is having an orgasm. Somebody somewhere is having a baby. Somebody somewhere is having the worst day of their life. Somebody somewhere is having a drink. Is having a wedding, is having rice and beans, is having a cigar. And all at once, everybody has something. And everybody has somebody. Everybody can listen and not be listened to for a moment. And leave somewhat changed.
Offbeat on the street, the saints and the cheats, where they meet to eat and find the water sweet. The laudates do mistreat, while the future tweets and leads. Corruption's deceit hides in shadows, trick or treat. Order amid the chaos, it builds us, it degrades us. Thinking we the greatest, but these lives I've seen would offer so much more. I am a night owl, and so is my city. In the city you can see everyone remain invisible. The swing brings a string of things, the gospel of the king on their lips like a finger in a ring. Praying for spring in the warm winter sting, there's nothing to do but sing, sing, sing. The hustle and bustle, daily grind and the muscle, the involuntary fight, the dubious tussle. The good days and the bad days, the major chords and the minor chords. No matter where you are, you get back to where you came from. It's a circle of fifths. The fast-paced swing of growth and boom, This is the swank that money buys. The Deauville, the Eden Rock, and the Fontainebleau, individualism that glitz and glamour belie. The cars in the lanes, the blood in the veins, the speeding pleat on top of the brain, unable to train and makes out a name growing warm, a thunderstorm, and ominous rain. But it's the sweet water. Cerulean beat, the story of water, mysterious, shifting like the sands on the ocean floor. It's the American blues in Biscayne Bay, but blues leads to resolution. The pressing of the keys, the strumming of guitar, the crashing of the waves, and the beating of the heart. They say the water is the best solute after all. Then this must be the best melting pot. There's an outlier to the range. My simplicity and strange magic city can exchange the people without names, home's history or fame, united in the game of the search for the same. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free, the wretched refuse of your teeming shore, and send these, the homeless, tempest toast to me. One and a quarter. 1 and a quarter. The price of an empanada as old men sit in their backyards, listen to the radio and play dominoes. They dream of home and look around. Just turn up the music.
La música divina se escapa de nuestros cuerpos. The sensual curves of once little girls grind against the bodies of men who stand still and smoke the Cuban cigars that stick out from their mouths like their lower halves that want to seduce. Grind, baby, grind, he whispers. This is Miami. Rhythms speed up against the nighttime sky, twirling and twirling. Salsa takes over the floor. Body shaking, they all come out, hands on thighs, knees bent, legs spread, eyes closed. This is Miami. Over there, next door to the left, we hear nothing more than the soulful blues that provide escapades to the lost souls whom bob their heads as the smoke for hookah creates senseless meaning to their tears that spill onto the floor. Whispering tunes and lyrics from Nina Simone and John Coltrane. Oh, how they wish Dizzy Gillespie were here so that he could join them in a one-room studio filled with smoke, laughter, joy, and stupid talk. Playing the trumpet with his face puffed up till he was dizzy, perhaps. This is Miami. Across the street, directly across the street, we hear nothing more than the heartbeats that liven up the faces of music-oriented teens who believe in Tupac's presence among their youth. Gang signs up, let's throw it down for the West. One shouts as the other says, Biggie all day, East Coast reppin' till I die. They laugh. They know never will they succumb to the gangster lifestyle. It's just a phase and only a sign of respect to the greatest rappers to have ever lived. This is Miami. A rhythm nation filled with soulful bodies gyrating to the beats, tempos and voices of many. They collide. They leave a presence among the old and the young. This is Miami. A lifelong circle of music. We have the blues, jazz, pop, hip-hop, rap, and music created by extraordinary people who dare to defy the rules of music. This is when night shows itself, when people prowl along the sidelines of musical fate, when night shows the bodies of people gliding to the rhythm of a nation, we know esto es Miami.
The beat of my heart was the first thing I heard, and my mom giving birth to me. I opened my eyes to the multicultural city of Miami. Different people, different beats. Music was all around me. The city that we in is home to miles de emigrantes. Their obstacles to get here were very gigante. They went through the pain and suffering con mucho amor. At home, I was raised with Spanish music and old school hip hop. I used to listen to NWA, Eazy-E, and Tupac. I could write my killer lyrics for every situation. Y con todo mi sentimiento. Music is the one that touches my soul and make my spirit dance. Music is so powerful, it could give the dead a second chance. When my lyrics come out of my mouth, I'm out of this world, I'm an illusion. The music and the beat is my way of life, it's my food, it's my substitution. Different people, it goes different music, like rock, jazz, hip-hop, and reggae. But I can't forget about my Hispanic culture, like salsa, bachata, y merengue. It don't matter your skin color or where you from, cause your flow and rhythm is comprehended even if you speak in other tongues. Walking, you can hear the music of nature, like birds chirping, bees buzzing, squirrels running. This city's full of music and entertainment like Hollywood. You can find talented people from all over, like Lil Haiti, Alapata, and Wynwood. Music is the one that touches your soul and make your spirit dance. Like I said, music is the one, touch your spirit, make your spirit dance. You could, music is the one that penetrates your heart and spirit like a sharp sword. And nowadays, there's even rap music that's adoring the Lord. In this country, there's lots of music heard and hard-working people try their best to succeed. That's the cultura latina. People in Miami have talent to write like me, and I use it, because Miami is the city of music.
Kesuba kebo da feleba, esukuro lórí èmi, wani sogbe kesuba, esuba, esuba tire o. She collected some of our objects of sound. In the end, laced them side by side and snaring them. In the end, a net circling a calabash, which when shaken, would sound off a call. They said, the calm calabash will spill. I say, the calm calabash will spill. Kesuba keba da felebo. Kesuba keba da felebo. Awa furula dika. Kesuba keba da felebo.
Your hands, everybody, and everybody clap your hands.
On this wonderful note, now we're going to get to hear who of all these wonderful, wonderful young poets has won Best in the County. One more time, I want to say how proud I am of these artists. Stephanie Ho, Saar, Ahuvia, these pianists, can you believe this? Piano! And again, the dancers of the Thomas Armour Youth Ballet. And you know, in any great production, any great music, there's always a maestro. Our maestro here tonight is Teo Castellanos, our director. Come on. Again, I'd like to thank the Arsht, I'd like to thank the Miami Heat, I'd like to thank Mr. Teo Castellanos, and I would like to invite Gabrielle Fiorentino from the board of the Dranoff Foundation out as we announce the winners. The winners tonight are receiving a cash award and Lenovo, one of our great sponsors, a laptop to take them on through high school and through college. And district-wide, for middle school, from Brownsville Middle School, Edwin Tercios. Yay, for Brownsville! Okay, all right. I would just like to say there were 61 schools, and Edwin Tercios was #1 in Miami-Dade County for middle schools. 61 schools. And now, for all district in all of Miami-Dade County, from Miami Beach Senior High, Patrick Quinlan. Miami Beach, come on, Patrick, all right. Thank you for Piano Slam. Thank you, Adrian Arsht, and we'll see you next week. I'd also like to thank one more time, I'd like to thank all the people who worked on Piano Slam, Teo Castellanos and Maxis Made. Thank you, good night, see you in Volume 4.